Black Americans are more likely to get arrested than white Americans. Once arrested, they are more likely to be convicted, and once convicted, they are more likely to serve lengthy prison sentences. This is important, and this topic is relevant to every man, woman, and child in the world. We are all different but the same. I have studied racism in great detail, therefore I have the ability to talk about the subject. Today I'm going to inform you about racism. First, I'm going to tell you about Nelson Mandela. Second, I will tell you about South Africa. And third, I will explain Mandela's belief in equality. First, I'm going to tell you about Nelson Mandela's pain. Nelson Mandela was a civil rights activist in the people of South Africa. Here's a picture of Nelson Mandela. Right here. He was imprisoned for his belief system. Mandela says, "Africans, the anger born of 1,000 slights, 1,000 indignities, and 1,000 unremembered moments. The desire to fight the system that imprisoned my people." Mandela believed he could help people change if they listened. In the words of Obama, he changed laws, but he also changed hearts. And I have here a picture of our 44th president, Obama. It was important for the black man to experience the same economic success as the white man. These laws were based on the fairness in the workforce. Mandela was put in prison because of the color of his skin. In the words of Mandela while incarcerated, "It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." Deep down, Mandela knew he was a good person and he didn't deserve to be imprisoned. His fate was in his hands. He could do the time and not lose sight of himself. It is difficult to get put in prison when you are trying to combat racism. Peaceful protests and the motto of "turn the other cheek" were expressed by Mandela, whereas Malcolm X encouraged any methods necessary to ensure racial freedom. Now that I've told you about Nelson Mandela's truths, now I will talk about South Africa. South Africa shall be protected, President Obama says, and because he was not only a leader of a movement, but a skillful politician. The constitution that emerged was worthy of the multiracial democracy, true to the vision of laws that protect minority as well as majority rights, and the precious freedoms of every African. Now that I've told you about Nelson Mandela and South African rights, I'm going to inform you about racism. Obama paraphrases Mandela by saying, "His recognition that we are all bound together in ways that are invisible to the eye, that there is oneness in humanity, that we achieve ourselves by sharing ourselves with others and caring for others around us." Mandela believed in equality. Mandela believed in a spiritual quest to combat racism. He talked about the oneness being we are all human beings with the same right to live as the next man. When he talks about caring for each other, it reminds me of the peace that Martin Luther King once spoke of. To be neighborly is important to this vision of oneness. When we care for our brothers and sisters, race doesn't matter. Today I have referred you about racism. We have talked about Mandela's pain, South Africa, and equality. By protecting our brothers and sisters, they don't have to be imprisoned because of their beliefs. We hear the cry of Africa and respond to the measure of need. Let us rejoice in the merriment of being a community and not let racism imprison us.